So just thought I'd quickly show you this. This to me is why I have a bushcraft kit, a survival kit if you want to call it that, survival equipment. You know, a lot of people have some similar things that they carry around with them, and they call it an EDC bag, any of that stuff. You know, yeah, I got it. I carry it with me, and carry it with me all the time, not just when I'm out in the woods. And as I said, this is why. You probably hear the vehicles rolling by me. I'm not out in the woods. I'm about 3 blocks away from my house, on the edge of a little drainage canal here that runs through town. And I have to say that probably 90% of any bushcrafting, wilderness survival skills practicing that I do is done in places like this. I'm lucky if I get out 10% of the time to practice my skills out in the woods. Of course, when I do, I like to make videos of it and show you. I'm lucky that I live in very close proximity to wilderness. It's not hard to get to for me. But I think areas like this are kind of taken for granted by people that live in cities and that kind of thing. I mean, I have in my backpack all the gear I need to do, you know, basic bushcrafting tasks. I was just sitting here, I whittled this up. This is going to be a dart for my blowgun, for my challenge there, but you know, just out of sticks that I find in the trees here. I realize you can't necessarily cut sticks in all the parks and the towns and everything, but you can probably find some dead ones laying on the ground. That's all I did. From a little tree right behind me here, just picked up a dead stick off the ground and started carving. And I also realized that you may not be able to have a knife like this in a park that's 2 or 3 blocks from your house. You may not be comfortable whipping this out and starting to carve away on a stick. You're going to draw unwanted attention. And I've been there too. I'd say definitely if you're in a scenario like that, avoid anything that looks tactical. You know, don't use that. Don't whip that out in the park and scare the kids and their moms, dads. Don't even use a fixed blade, even if it's just a simple one like this. My advice for that would be just stick with a Swiss Army knife, a slip joint Swiss Army knife, no lock on it, or maybe a Leatherman plier tool. They're both pretty easily explained as utility tools. And don't do anything extreme or severe. You know, dress down. You don't have to wear camouflage like I am. I'm lucky that I live in a town in the north where people don't care what you wear. Everybody dresses funny. Chances are the only person that cares what you're wearing is you in this town. So yeah, you can dress down, wear neutral colors, not necessarily camouflage or even green. Use a simple, harmless looking knife. Be low key. Just if you notice attention being drawn to you, change location. Maybe explain to people what you're doing. But I think that people who live in cities need to take advantage of what areas they can find to practice their skills, not just wait until they can get out to a campsite or whatever a couple times a summer if they're lucky. I mean, I live in the wilderness and I take advantage of places like this probably every other day. I mean, there's tons of good videos of people out there on YouTube doing the same thing, and a lot of people say, you know, think that there's less validity to their video because they did it at home or in their backyard. And that's just not the case. People don't always have access to these wilderness spaces, and a lot of brilliant ideas come from people that make videos at home. So don't discredit them either. But if you're one of those people who doesn't make a video practice your skills because you don't have any wilderness, I'm hoping you'll rethink that. guess that's it for now. Thanks.